In this video, we're going to talk about company settings in Salesforce. You're going to want to stick around to the end because there's a bonus offer for the Salesforce Certified Administrator course that you're not going to want to miss. So let's talk about company settings. This is going to be a high-level review of the company settings before we dive into each one in more detail over the next few lessons. So to get to company settings, you first need to head into Salesforce Setup, and then in the quick find search bar, you need to type in company settings. And what you'll see now are all the different concepts and features that are covered by company settings. The first feature we have is business hours. Now, business hours specify the hours that your support team are available to support your customers. They're used with milestones, entitlement processes, cases, and case escalation rules. You can create multiple new business hours to reflect different time zones. However, only one can be the default set of business hours. The next feature we have are public calendars and resources. You can create public calendars that can be accessed by users, so you can use these to keep your company up to date with any company events or annual leave. You can also create resources that can be referenced when booking events. I've used this in the past for meeting rooms, projectors, and other shared company resources. The next page we want to cover is company information. Now, this page contains a lot of information about your company and your Salesforce org. You can see company details such as company name, the primary contact, address, and phone and fax number. And you can edit all this information and change the default locale, language, time zone, and local currency. You can also change when the fiscal year starts, as well as activating multiple currencies. But beware, if you activate multiple currencies, you cannot turn it off. You can also see the storage usage, the API requests, as well as your Salesforce org ID and Salesforce edition. And you also get information about the licenses that you have. This includes user licenses, permission set licenses, feature licenses, and usage-based entitlements. Next, you can configure data protection and privacy. However, we're not going to dive into that because you don't need to know about it in order to pass your administrator exam. Next, we have fiscal year, and from here, you can actually configure your fiscal year. You can have a standard 12-month Gregorian calendar fiscal year or a custom one, and you can also specify when it starts and how the year is determined. Now, another thing to be aware of here is that once you enable a custom fiscal year, you cannot revert back to a standard fiscal year, so it can't be deactivated. You can also create holiday days. These work with business hours to set when customer support is available, and it affects entitlements and escalation rules. Next, we have language settings, which allow you to set which languages are available to your users. There are 3 levels of support languages. You have fully supported languages, end-user languages, and platform languages. And then finally, we have MyDomain, which allows you to set a custom URL for your Salesforce org, and it is required for more advanced security features. So, there we have it, an overview of the company settings within Salesforce. We will dive into each of these in much more detail, but I thought it would be useful to have a broader understanding before we did. This is one of over 100 videos that are available in the Salesforce Certified Administrator course. If you want to see the rest, follow the link included in the comments, which will apply a discount to let you get the course for its launch offer price. This course is going to be continually updated and improved with a focus on providing you with clear, concise, and straight to the point training to help you become a Salesforce Certified Administrator. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.